Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you are all well and enjoying your holidays along with studying. Well, let's start studying. There is an essay named Co-Education in your notes. Let's open your chunk number 3 part 1 and start reading with me. Co-Education. What is the topic of today's so the topic is co-education. Co-education means मखलूत तालीम, जिसमें लड़के और लड़कियां इकट्ठे तालीम हासिल करते हैं. Here is the definition. Co-education means the education of boys and girls in same institute. Co-education is a system in which both genders get an education under the same roof. It was first introduced in Switzerland, but now most of the countries adopted this form of education. Pakistan too adopted this system. It remained a controversial issue. In co-education, both boys and girls are taught in the same way. Both study the same course and get what they want to know. The system of education is well known in Western countries, where both male and female are grown up studying together. They do not have any kind of discrimination or hesitation in studying together, but in some schools, girls feel hesitation in studying with boys. In Islam, acquisition of knowledge is blinding on all Muslims, both men and women. In Islam, acquisition of knowledge is blinding on all Muslims, both men and women, without any discrimination. Or Islam also promotes education by saying that both genders are obligatory to seek and get education on, or knowledge is for your own ease. First, you will feel tired and roots of education will be bitter, but the fruit of education is always sweet. Education is not received, it is achieved. Especially in Muslim countries such as Pakistan, getting the education for both the genders under the same roof is a big issue. Some families are conservative and they don't want their girls to study with boys, so they do not send their daughters in college and universities. If you educate a man, you educate a person. If you educate a woman, you educate a family. At the university level, when both girls and boys are studying together, they are develop confidence in themselves and respect for each other, because at that age both are mature. They know about their good and bad. They do not interact with each other, and their education is also not disturbed. In the disadvantages of co-education system, the more conservative families do not want their daughters to study with boys. It is bad interaction for them, and in Islam are also not allowed girls to study and get an education with boys under the same roof. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is very sweet. Another problem is that women should get an education from a different perspective than men. Another problem in co-system is that some girls are not confident. They do not ask questions in front of boys, so they do not ask anything and they remained confused. Their confusion was not cleared, which lead them to failure. We should impart education to both genders without showing any discrimination. In co-education, the advantage is that both sexes gain confidence and a sense of respect for each other. If they are educated from the beginning that they have to behave with girls. They will and girls also not feel hesitation in the future. At last, the government should make different institutions for girls and boys. If they cannot do this, then they have to take care of the co-education system. That's it. So students, you have to copy this essay on your notebooks and then memorize it. Okay, take care, do your best. Allah Hafiz.